I was you and wanna be me too. Hello. Oh, hi. Hello. Hello, everybody. New starting screen? Yes, that was a Christmas gift. Was a new starting screen slash. I've got this one still, and this one, and I also have both for the Be Right Backs as well. So, and for the astute viewers, you'll notice as of 1 hour ago, I put this I or crap. I put this as my Twitch banner. I've had a random default picture as my banner all of my whole streaming career since day one. And I was like, wait a minute, I should change that. So I did. I changed it. Let's go. Welcome in everybody. Why you got an axe? Why wouldn't I have an axe? It's cool. It's a cool axe. Fun fact, I shoplifted this axe from a Halloween store by having my friend shove it down his pants. So I don't even remember how much this thing cost because we didn't do that. No, but yeah, police get him. There's an account out there actually named Police, and they just got pinged, and they're like, "What the fuck is happening? What is happening?" But welcome in everybody. Let's see who all's here. We've got Primarina, Rosie, RJ, Shaltier, Maliok, Average Memer, Titan. Everyone's coming in. I'm the man, but literally, I don't know what I do, and I live for you, and that's hard to do. Even harder to write when you know it's not true. Even harder to write when you know that tonight was talking to you, but then you ignore them still. All these questions are for real, like who would you live for, who would you die for, and would you ever kill? Also, ta-da! Another Christmas gift that I forgot to show off. I have an actual like desk mouse pad poster TCG playmat of my screen. Is that not cool? Look at that. See? Huh? Uh? Cool, huh? That screenshot was fun to do? Yes, I did see. I saw what you said. You one shot a 7-star? Let me guess. Calm Mind. Like, no, it wouldn't be Throat Spray. Calm Mind Life Orb or something? With Sylveon on the Terra Dragon Charizard? Did you watch Toronto? Also, real fan. Look at that 3-stream watch streak. Eyes on Me by Desired. Alright. You got it. Coming right up. Eyes on Me by Desired. I'm falling, so I'm taking my time. Mods ban the streamer? As if I would ever give you that power. I haven't even chosen a lead mod yet, and that will be determined in a trial by combat, as is tradition. I'm preaching music instead of Christ. Okay then. Go knocking on people's doors. Did you watch Toronto? Yes, I did watch a large percentage of Toronto through Titan's stream. I was lurking in his stream the whole time because I was working during it, so I couldn't pay full attention to it, but I did watch a lot of it. And but the unfortunately the part that I missed about Toronto, like the main part that I missed was the finals and like the semifinals, which sucks because I knew there was an Okidogi team going into there, and I was really hoping that Okidogi was gonna do well, was gonna do really well. And I mean that is still really well. It did get top four, I think third place. But I was really hoping Okidogi was gonna win. Oh my god, I was really hoping Okidogi was gonna win, bro. Dude, Okidogi deserves to have a regional win under his belt. He deserves to have that recognition. Like when like you see people like Wolfie doing videos on who's the best fighting type and stuff, they're gonna like I want Okidogi to have something on the board so that when you're thinking who's like the top 10, top 20 best fighting types in existence, Okidogi makes it at least as an honorable mention. He deserves it. He's good. He's a good mon. He deserves it. Pheasantipity? Shit. Monkey Dory? Even worse. Pecharunt? Not legal, even if it was probably bad. But Okidogi's built different, my guy. Okidogi's got it. I had a shit run, went 2-6. Turns out Iron Hands didn't like all the Iron Crown and Blood Moon Ursaluna. Yikes. Yeah, I would imagine Iron Hands would not like that one singular bit. Although, I mean, he has a fighting move against Blood Moon, but he is super physically bulky. Blood Moon is. Memer, out of curiosity, I heard that you lost to almost the entire Geodude line. Would you like to elaborate on that? I would love to hear. I saw your message. You said Go Goat, Geodude, and Golem were all on teams that you faced. I beat almost all the I see. I see. Geodude is weird. Pumpkin Asta, welcome in. Is your name Asta a reference to Black Clover, or is that just your name? I'm an anime head, so I hear Asta and I think Black Clover. My two wins were a Geodude and Gengar and Gardecuno. Gardecuno. That Gardecuno is a fun word to say, actually. And a Golem and Chandelure. What the fuck were you fighting? Were you what? The what? What? What were you fighting? Geodude and Gengar and Gardecuno on one team was what in the actual hell? Look at this Gen 1er. I played against an Indeedee male faster than my Hearth Flame. And it wasn't Scarf, it was just max speed. I mean, I can see that. I could see that. I could see that being pretty normal. Kalen Brown? I can't say that name rings a bell. I cannot say that name rings a bell. Your favorite Pokemon is Wargreymon. Is that not a Digimon? I am under the impression, or is that a Yu-Gi-Oh? That might be Yu-Gi-Oh. Pause. I think that's Yu-Gi-Oh. One of Marcus Dion's building buddies. Okay, I do know that name. That is cool to know. Interesting. You lost to a Rock Terra AV Go-Go. They didn't bring it though. Oh, okay. Well then you didn't lose to the Go-Go. It's fine. I would be very interested to see how that Go-Go works though. I love seeing niche stuff like that. Maybe Reg F isn't dead. Maybe it's not. Maybe Reg F isn't dead. Marcus is from my local scene. I always love hearing people say like, "Oh, this big name's in my local scene." That's like super interesting. Played a gouging and Calm Mind Bolt on the same team, but he was shouting in Japanese the whole time. What? He's just sitting there, Shitty! Shitty! As he kills you with like +2 thunderclap. He's just yelling die at you. The Orthworm players from my local scene? Yes, Titan was telling me about that, how the Orthworm player was from his local scene. Let me remember buttons. Everybody talks, babe. Man, what? I had so many songs queued up. Where'd they go? They all disappeared. Alright then, fine. Have it your way. I'll add them manually. Add it with a whisper. That's when I kissed her. Wait. Maybe we just went through them. I don't think we did. I don't think I heard a lot of these songs. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Oh well. If you hear a song we've already played before, then then let me know so I can skip it. Because I'm an idiot and I mess stuff up. Kylan is my local's demon. Kylan? Wait, is that the same guy? No, Kylan Severin, Ryan Lozzetto, and Diego. I know none of those names other than Marcus. I've got Alex Underhill, Michael Zhang, Montana Mont, Dr. Aaron Trailer, and others right now in Seattle. Oh my god, bro. You're fighting Arkham Asylum. Dude, what? Dude, what? Locals are supposed to be like, you know, free wins for the people who are actually trying for worlds, because most people that show up to locals aren't like seriously trying for worlds. But like that's what locals are meant to be. Your locals is like top cut of a regional. It's not Scarlet and Violet, liar. I don't know what you're talking about. This is clearly Scarlet and Violet. Like what do you mean? I see Scarlet and Violet on here. I'm definitely doing that. Yeah, I know you have an egg for me. I bet you do. Alright, do I have any eggs that I need to hatch? Alright, wait, no. I need to stop this tribal bagpiping that's in my head right now. How do I... No! How do I shut you up? Holy. Not gonna lie, worst song ever. I will have you know I slayed this song in karaoke, and I will do it again. Not on stream, but when I'm drunk. I will slay... Well, I will attempt any song in karaoke with enough drinks in me. The harder the song, you just have to get more. Where was the Graveler? There had to be... I mean, logically, there has to be a Graveler somewhere. Right? My locals is multiple top cut of worlds. My locals is Bruno and Will Tank. Those two people are in my local scene. There's no Graveler, so I'm bringing it to a local scene. Sword and Shield category might have more viewers in it right now. Oh, y'all think? Oh? There's only 302 viewers? Oh my gosh, in all of Scarlet and Violet right now? And I have 8 of those. Let's fucking go. Holy shit, you're right. God damn. Wait, how many is in the Sword and Shield category? Yes, that's what I was looking for. Thank you, Twitch. Nope. Nope. We're staying in Scarlet and Violet. There's 72 viewers in Sword and Shield. Karaoke and Nicki Minaj is my jam. I was just playing some Nicki Minaj. Graveler actually kind of fucks into the Paraflinch stuff. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that. Unfortunately, it is Graveler, so like I can only defend it so much because when you are quad weak to both Rillaboom and Urshifu. Like, yikes, that's rough. I do like this arena team I used tonight. I'm always down for some priority stopping. Cannot lie. I've just never liked Sarina as the priority. I mean, I'm a Farigiraf fan through and through. Okay, I did clear out a bunch of boxes. Cool. All right, good to know. This is how much it took to make this Drampa. This is a no good attack, no good speed male Drampa. Wait, no. The Drampa I made, it should be in here. Yeah. Nana. Serena's the goat, she's like a brick wall, sure is. Enables AV POW stuff, and I needed a hit of Ruination POW. Oh, you're running Ruination on Chen Pao? I love the move Ruination, so I love teching it onto the... Because, like, you expect Ruination on Wo-Chien and Ting Lu, but when you start teching it onto Chen Pao and Chi Yu, I love that shit. Like, they used it on Chi Yu as a Terapagos Lunala counter to get past the Shadow Shield and the Terra Shell stuff. That's genius. Where am I going? I need to be back at the daycare. I'm just wandering right now. Geek, welcome in, Dark. How's it going? Ice Spinner, Sucker Punch, Ruination, Poison, Terror Blast are the moves. Ice Spinner, Sucker... No protect. Oh yeah, your AV you can't protect. Oh, that's interesting. I think that sounds fun. I have no idea how it would do in practice. I don't know, but that sounds cool. I've never gotten into the AV Chen Pao stuff. I just can't pilot that shit. He's so frail even with AV. It's hard to justify in my head. But I know people have had success with it, so I'm past the regional, so I'm playing with silly shit now. Yeah, you got no more like serious tournaments in this regulation. The regulation doesn't have that much time left in it anyway. Tanks to bold Fluttermane Moonblasts really well. Oh. Oh yeah, Terra Poison. Even without Terra. Wait, do I have my shiny tracker app? I think I do. I think I set it up for Drampa. Did I not? Oh, I didn't. I'm going to now. Choose Pokemon Drampa. Drampa. Pokemon. No, not Scarlet. God damn it. I mean, yeah, I'm in Scarlet. That's why my Twitch thing says that, right? Masuda method. Yes, shiny charm. All right, all right. We got our Drampa. I have no more serious tournaments this season. That's true. That is true. I do remember you saying Toronto was your only one. Give me that egg. Give it to me. I unfortunately have to lock in for Seattle. That is a fate worse than death. I feel bad for you. Have you figured out your Flutter Hark counter? Because dear God, that is going to win you at least 3 games if you do. My mom's against any US regional because she's slightly crazy, so we're angling for an EU regional as well as Toronto next year. She's fine with an EU regional but not a US one? That's wild. Honestly, run Iron Crown right now. Honestly, don't run Iron Crown right now. Coming from somebody who tried running Iron Crown, don't fucking do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not worth fighting Rillaboom every single fucking game. It's not worth it. I'm so sick. Making the Rillaboom Urshifu Incineroar matchup actively counter your main mode is just shooting yourself so fucking hard in the foot. I know that Iron Crown is good. I just don't think it's fun at all. Like yeah, Iron Crown might be decent, pretty good into the meta right now, but dear God, you're gonna want to kill yourself playing that team for certain. You're gonna want to kill yourself. Wait, I've been sending these to boxes. It's not right. Oh wait, it's fine. Uh, here. All right, I want all these eggs like together. I want to be hatching all 5 at the same time. It's gonna make it a lot easier to keep track of this. She's not fine with either, but if I bug her for a month and a half, she'll cave to EU easier. Wow, that's so much more expensive, I would imagine. Looking at many options, the builder is currently on fire, so unless fire department handles that, I'm here. Fair enough. That's so fair right now. Yeah, it seems like if you know what this feels like? It feels like in Reg H when like that regulation was kind of ending and the team was what was it? Goldango, Dragonite, Rillaboom, Incineroar, Alolan Ninetales, and fucking somebody else. I don't even remember the last one. Uh it was those it was like that core 6. It was the top 6 in the format just made up a fucking team. Uh it's like that when they've figured out the meta. They've cracked Reg F. Back then they cracked Reg H. They knew the meta. Trying to figure out a team that beats that and doesn't lose to the other archetypes was so painstakingly difficult. Like you just have you literally have to get like 5 whiteboards and like write out maps and fucking shit in order to figure out what your lines into everything is. It was just once people figure out the meta, it gets so monotonous and boring. Can this egg hatch? And that's what this feels like. It's not totally there yet with Reg F, but trying to beat the Flutter Heart stuff without losing to other stuff is such a hard task. It's such a daunting task when starting up the team builder, like from scratch. So it's like, ugh, whatever. I have no major tournaments in Reg F. If I play again, I'll probably just take the Elizabeth team and play that. I don't know. Maybe I'll build a Gold Trace or an Okidogi team. I had my I had my eye on those two, and they both performed well. Although that guy had specs Gold Trace, I was not expecting that. I would do safety goggles, citrus berry, leftovers, AV, any of those items. Even weakness policy, maybe. Specs, I was not expecting. This still hasn't hatched? Oh, it did. I'm dumb. She's nuts. It'd be nice to get a whole box full of eggs so that I can just multi-select stuff really easily. But that's gonna take a while. I mean, I started the builder countering Hark Flutter to see what beats me and went on that 18-0 ladder run. Yeah, that's right, because you were using Hark Flutter. It's just broken. It's a cracked fucking lead. Even, like, you have to be immune to intimidate. Like, if you hit hard on the special side, you have to get through the Flutter bulk. If you hit hard on the physical side, you have to be immune to intimidate. And again, get through the fucking bold Flutter bulk in spite of the intimidate. And even if you manage to do that, you have to outspeed and successfully like one shot and stuff, or you have to be able to not flinch and not die. It's like they have like 5 different game plans that they can do, and the best case scenario for you is for you to just bet on RNG. Wanted to try an angle for Milwaukee this year, but it never ended up happening. Well, Milwaukee was kind of a city, so you're not missing a lot. But Toronto's a beautiful city. Did you walk around? When I went to Toronto, I just wandered, and I had so much fun just wandering around the city. Toronto is a beautiful city. I did not click a move on Harkonine that wasn't rock slide in all 18 games. At that point, banned it. Or what is Hark's what is Harkonine's item that it runs? Is it choice band? It is banded? Oh, okay. Yeah, then fuck that. Never mind. You got the right damn item. They also don't announce regionals early enough for some. Yeah, that is super frustrating. Their announcement schedule. Sometimes they don't announce stuff till like a month, maybe 2 months out. And some people need longer than that to get their shit together. We need to do another regional geek. Pittsburgh was life changing for me. Good. I'm glad that it was. I so enjoy going to these things, so I'm super down to go to another one. I will say it is definitely going to have to wait till next season. Uh, I have a couple regionals I have my eye on that are within driving distance that I'll be able to make financially. Uh, and I'm trying to get enough money to go to Worlds or NAIC. I can drive to NAIC. That is something I can do. I can drive. It's a long ass drive, but it is something I can do. I can drive to NAIC. Um, so if that's what it takes, like I would love to go to Orlando. I'm definitely going to Orlando. I'd love to go to NAIC even if I have to drive to it, and then I need to save up money if I want to go to Worlds. But I mean, last Worlds trip actually wasn't that bad in terms of money because I was going with a big group and we found a lot of cheap stuff in order to get there. It was mainly the plane ticket was most of the cost. So if I can figure out a cheaper way to get there, that'd be great. But that all aside, like that's a lot of money that I'm spending already on regionals and stuff. And I don't know if you've been paying attention, but I crashed my car like 5 or 6 months ago. Um, and then I bought a clunky car, an absolute clanker of a car. That cost me a ton of money. In the process of doing that, my computer killed itself, which cost a fuck ton of money in repairs, having repairman try and figure out, diagnose what the problem is, actually installing everything and reorganizing everything. That was a ton of money. And then after that, guess what? Guess what I'm doing right now? Shopping for a car because the car that I bought died. The engine warped itself from the inside out, and it is unusable now. That car would have to get a new engine, and that like I'm now shopping for another new car, which I don't have the money for, so I have to take out a loan because I don't have the fucking money to just buy two cars in a 4 month span while fixing my computer. So that's all to say, probably not this season. We're probably gonna have to wait till next season before we do like a big a group one because the group ones are usually more out of the way and not like Orlando. Dude, Orlando is gonna be so easy for me to go to. It's gonna cost me like food and everything. It's gonna cost me like $250 for the regional, and like I'm gonna be like most of that's gas to get down there and the ticket to get in. And then you throw some, maybe $300. It's gonna cost me like $300 for the whole regional. It's gonna be a slam dunk. I already have plans with one guy that lives down there. I'm gonna stay with him. He's gonna come with me to the regional, I think. And so I just drive there, stay with him, slam dunk. And it's gonna be champions? Fuck yeah, bro. Oh my god, I'm not hatching stuff. This is what's gonna happen. I need to put a redeem in there of pay attention because I don't pay attention and stuff like this happens. Oh wait, I should do the shiny hunting timer like I did with Scraggy. Wait, how did I boot live split up? Check the rubbish. Yes, exactly. Oh shit. Fucking hell, bro. Ugh. Hang on. My fucking file thing is currently on the screen that I'm using to see my Switch, and so I can't grab it because I don't know where it is on this screen. So now I gotta change the HDMI. Y'all are still gonna be able to see everything. Fucking, I was grabbing there! How did that not work? Whatever, bro. Ugh. Where's my Twitch stuff? Twitch. Wait. Twitch layout? Yes. Where's live split? There you are. Where's the exe file? You. Got it. Figured it out. Yes. New update? No, I don't want to update. Fuck you. Alright, there's live split. Alright, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. I did it, guys. Guys, I did it. Alright, how long have we been hunting? Like 20 minutes? If that. I don't think I think it's like 20 minutes that I've been hunting. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll set it for that. Edit split. Wait. Start timer at 20 minutes. I actually don't like this song that much. There we go. Okay. And start. There we go. Alright, now we continue. Alright, let's see. My local scene happened... Wait. I didn't really have the time. I met a lot of famous players, though, and Scraw. He's a small man. Is Scraw really tiny? Is that why he's called Scraw? Is he scrawny? I didn't know Scraw was so tiny. I've seen him at a few regionals. He gets very tilted. Oh, Scraw does? My local scene happens to know all the good players, so I was in conversation via osmosis. Stefan Mott was losing his shit hearing about the Geodude and Golem guys. Really? I would be too. If I heard about that, I'd be losing my shit too. Iron Boulder was number 2 in day 2 conversation rate. Number 2 in day 2 conversation rate at Toronto? Wait. Like people were talking about it? Like what does that mean? Day 2 conversion rate? How wait. I'm not sure. I don't know what that is either. What's the day 2 conversion rate? I was talking with Joe Ugarte, Nick Donnelly, and Stefan Mott mostly, but I met MDB and Scraw as well. Oh, I know those guys. Also, finally got to meet that guy Jimmy RL. God damn it! You met him before I did? I've talked with him in his Twitch chat and talked about, hey, I'm going to this regional, you're going to this regional too, right? I'll say hi to you if I see you, and I never fucking see him. I don't know, that guy's slippery. He's slippery. Percentage of a mon used that makes day 2. Oh, shit. Wow. So out of all the people that came with Iron Boulder, a large percentage of them made day 2 with it? That's crazy. 1 of 3? Oh, God. Giving it a day 2 conversion rate of 33%. That's so funny. Oh, I love that. That guy is Iron Boulder's strongest soldier right now. Here we go. Damn it, no shiny! Nah, I'm kidding. We're gonna be here for a while, guys. That's why I chose Sword and Shield. Cause you know what I could have done? I could have been hunting this in um Legends ZA. I could be hunting this in Legends ZA. I could get an alpha. I could get an alpha shiny, but it wouldn't have the speed and attack stats that I'm looking for. No, sorry, it would not. So I need the speed and attack stats that I want, and I want this hunt to be satisfying, you know? I want to hunt this geezer down. This geezer, this creaker. This old man. Old head. There you go. One of my buddies was using Araquanid, went 4-3 losing out to Ben Kiriakou. Don't know how that's pronounced. In round 7. Araquanid's a good mon. You just need to put it in the right metagame. Like, on the right team, I know that mon has potential, but the problem is, a lot of things, actually. There's a lot of problems. Like, Intimidate is a big one right now. Intimidate's such a problem for Araquanid. The top mon with more than 10 appearances with a good conversion rate was Lando T with 24%. Wow. He's one of the EU casters. It was just the Iron Crown stuff with Araquanid over Urshifu. Oh, cool. That's cool. Araquanid's like super good Trick Room sweeper, right? Araquanid. 42. He's not as good as I thought in terms of speed stat, but that is a slow speed stat. He's super specially bulky, though. That's my guy. I've tried to use Araquanid in a couple metagames, and I will continue to try over the over time. We're at 6, 12, 15. We've done 15 Drampas. There we go. I wanted to have that thing to post at the end. once I'm done with this hunt. You basically have to be clear amulet. Yeah. I haven't run the calcs in a really long time. I can't remember if you can kill an Incineroar at -1 if you have Life Orb. I want to say you could, but I'm not certain in that. Like with Liquidation, if they need to give that thing Wave Crash. I don't think he has Wave Crash, right? Give that thing a higher power move, and it definitely kills Incineroar, even at -1. Araquanid clutched like 3 of its sets. It's such a good mon overall. It's just in a bad position right now. Like the access to wide guard, the special bulk, the typing. Dude, water bug as a defensive typing is really good into a lot of mons, right? Especially right now. Like Urshifu. Take Urshifu for example. Oh, and on top of that, the water bubble resistances of fire and water is super nice. Like, think about it right now. He resists both of Urshifu's stabs, hardcore resists Surging Strikes. He resists, Incineroar's Flare Blitz. He resists Landorus. Like, Landorus can't touch this fucker. Even with the Sludge Bomb, he's so specially bulky, it doesn't matter. Torkoal? Like, not only can he wide guard the Torkoal stuff away, he just tanks that stuff. Like, it's nothing. Like he's super good into Psy spam stuff. Oh my gosh, Araquanid's so good into a lot of mons. It's just the fact that he can't do anything back, like 1 or 2 intimidates in, he's like Tai Lung being held back. The second that you get rid of like some of the main intimidators, which will never happen, Araquanid might come out to play. Lenny TB like parry this casual with Flying Terra Blast. Yeah, that's a different issue. But then we haven't even talked about like what Terra Araquanid has. Like this is just base Araquanid we're talking about. Clear Amulet isn't even a big drawback in my opinion. Well, here's the reason I don't totally like Clear Amulet. I mean, it is a good item. But Araquanid only does damage with its water moves. Like, let's face it, you click Leech Life into stuff, unless you're hitting a Malamar, you're not picking up kills, ever. So, like, you really only want to run a water move on him, and that's it. So it's like, I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I don't have an item in my head that I'm like, yes, this would be a good item for him. But I feel like I just wouldn't. He'd be more of a support mon, I guess. But then what support me? I don't know what I'm doing with him. Maybe Clear Amulet is the way to go. I just feel like he only has one damaging move that I would put on him. Like I would put what does he get? Struggle Bug? He gets Struggle Bug? Like I'd be putting support. I'd be trying to put support moves on him. Does he learn Helping Hand? Probably not. He doesn't have hands, but I mean, so a lot of Pokemon learn it without it. What do you get? Yeah, he gets Wide Guard, which is super nice. No, he doesn't get fucking Helping Hand. Man, if he got some better support moves, that'd be huge. He just needs a buff. He's like on the precipice of being like really usable as like a tech onto your team. He just needs either like a move pool. He needs a move pool buff. That is what's holding him back. Without a doubt in my mind, what is holding him back right now is his move pool. If you give him like Helping Hand, Struggle Bug. Does he have Struggle Bug? No, he doesn't. Bro, give him Helping Hand, Struggle Bug, and Wave Crash, and we're talking. That we'll be talking again then. But the problem is he has none of that. Like he's sitting there with like what? Wide guard and that's it? Like none of his other like Icy Wind and Scary Face, he's so slow it doesn't matter. He has nothing. He has literally nothing for support. That's his problem. He only has one attacking move that he ever wants to click because if you try to attack with any other move, that's not water bubble boosted, he's not doing shit. His attack stat is 70, guys. Guys, his attack stat is literally 70. That's less than Tinkaton. If you don't give him something that the water bubble is carrying him right now. So if you don't give him if you try to attack with something else, it's gonna do pretty much nothing. But then he has nothing to fill the other move slots with. Like it's like wide guard and protect. Really? Is that what we want? No, he just doesn't have any good moves. I wish he was better, dude. That typing is good. The design is awesome. The shiny's great. The ability's broken as hell. And the typing would be so good right now. Like into like Torn Urshifu, you give this guy an assault vest to like with his special bulk and an assault vest, you could live Torn Urshifu stuff. And then like the rain's already up for you. You probably Oko that the Torn slot. I don't know. I'm kind of making stuff up to justify Araquanid right now. But I'm sure if he had, like, these buffs, I'm sure I could find something for him to do. Gen 7 having 2 niche water bug types is interesting. Yeah, with signature abilities that, like, revolutionize how their gameplay works. Araquanid and who? Golisopod. Golisopod's the other one. I wish Araquanid got a Mega with Golisopod. That's such a shame that, like, Golisopod, I think they cooked with that Mega. I just think that Araquanid deserved one too. Would have been so nice. Can you imagine? Just imagine, bro. They give Araquanid a Mega and they don't give it Water Bubble. They take away its one niche. They give it like 30 points in attack and then don't give it Water Bubble, and it's like, bro, what are we doing here? Like, if you, that would be interesting. That's an interesting topic. If this thing got a Mega, I mean, I don't know if I would. I mean, dude, you give this thing a Mega and we're talking big numbers. Like I said, it has super good like stat distribution. Although like its stat distribution is good with the even like in spite of the low attack because of Water Bubble. So if you like boosted that attack and then just added a little bit more bulk to him, that'd be a pretty good Mega for him. I don't know what it would do. I feel like he'd have like a water web somewhere on him. I'm zipping under. Little fun fact: if y'all ever do a shiny hunt in this game, watch. If you go just out of range for her to despawn, bam, and come back. Oh, she didn't do it. Usually when you do that, she has an egg, almost guaranteed. Oh, now my eggs are hatching. But if you don't go out of range enough, you have to do like twice the distance overall, just doing circles. It feels I might be making it up like in my head because it feels longer, but I feel like if you properly despawn her, it cuts the distance down by a decent chunk. Toxic, I'm zipping under. Do you know that you're toxic? I'm gonna end up getting the shiny and I'm not even gonna notice. Y'all are gonna have to spam shiny in the chat and I'm not gonna believe you. Because I'm not gonna want to look like an idiot who actually looks. Sweet. Let me make sure that these guys are having the correct stats. Yes. Yeah, there's a chance that they don't get the no good attack, but I wanted that one to be true. Like I want to guarantee no speed, and if there's a chance for them to get not no good attack, that's fine because I mean it's not gonna matter that much. But the no speed does matter. Watch, I'm gonna do all this work to get a no speed, no attack shiny Drampa, and then they're gonna get rid of IVs. Watch, none of this will matter when they remove IVs. I know that's exactly you're on the same brainwave as me. I'm gonna do all this work to get the perfect IVs, and then they're gonna get rid of IVs in champions, and it's not gonna matter at all. And I'm just gonna be like, well, then I should have gone for a fucking shiny Drampa in Legend ZA that's an alpha. Pretty sure they already did. No, they haven't yet. Based on the trailer they released for Champions, we think they are because of the way things looked, like the way that you do the meters and stuff. But it seems like it's going to be no IVs, but we don't know for sure. Shaltier, welcome in. How's it going, Shaltier? I honestly think they should get rid of IVs, me personally. I don't care what the old heads say about back in my day. Shut up. I've dealt with IVs for a whole generation now, for 4 years, and they add virtually nothing to the game. Like it really does not change anything. There's so little that it changes. I'm actually not convinced there's anything that it changes. Like, is there a scenario that would play out differently based on having I'm not talking about like whether or not you invested in the IVs. I'm talking about like, is there a scenario that's like I needed like a like where I'm running a hard trick room team, my whole team is min speed, where something different would happen whether or not IVs exist, assuming all the Pokemon I'm fighting are either min speed or not. Like, you always want perfect or none unless you're Wolf Click. Yeah, I guess that's true. Like, I don't think that actually, I don't think there's a single interaction where it genuinely matters. Like, if all Pokemon are min speed, then then you memorize those speed tiers. If they're all min speed but IVs are gone, so they're all bumped up equally, then memorize those speed tiers. But at no point is there an uneven amount anywhere. Like, all the interactions will stay exactly the same. It doesn't add or take anything away from the game. I don't think. Maybe there's some super niche thing, but like, oh, I know one actually. Foul play actually would. That is the difference. Uh, because if all Pokemon are forced to be um at like if they're all forced to not have IVs and therefore it's as if they're bottle capped, you can't go lower than that. So that actually is going to matter with foul play, but that's it, as far as I know. Well, you don't want speed types like Wolf didn't want fast instant or Farig, so did imperfect IVs to make them slower, but not speed tie. Yes, true. But I mean, if everybody's on the same speed tier, like if everybody's all bumped up to that, I mean, I don't know what like who is he trying to underspeed aside from his own Pokemon? Because he could still do that, just give one of them like 4 in one of the stats. As long as the interaction across the field to the opponent stays the same, then it doesn't matter. Yeah, other instants. So like if all the other instants are affected equally, then he can still do that exact interaction. It's just he puts four EVs in one because all the other instants are also faster or whatever. I could be misunderstanding how this situation played out. I'm seeing it. Because every Incineroar runs bottle capped, like hyper train speed, so he purpose. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that interaction would change, but they put none in on his speed. Yeah, yeah, that interaction would change. You're right, but Like, those are, like, yeah, there are niche scenarios, but these are super niche scenarios. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. There are some situations where it will matter, but it's so few and far between. I say just can it. Cause like, are those niche scenarios worth up to six bottle caps per Pokemon that you competitively train? How much do you spend? How much do you spend on bottle caps building one team? A lot. Those things are not cheap. Like, how much grinding goes into doing the fucking bottle caps for building one team? It's a lot of grind. Like, just getting rid of them altogether would make things so much easier in terms of grinding and money and everything. And even like, I haven't grinded for bottle caps in years because I did that dupe glitch one time. And even then, it's still just a hassle having to just go up and do the bottle caps because sometimes I forget. Like, sometimes I'm in a time crunch to get my team ready, and that's a hassle. But then on top of that, sometimes I forget to hyper train them, and now I'm just at a disadvantage because I forgot one of the 17 different things that goes into team building. Just make the Ivy the stat you can change to whatever you want since we're essentially on Showdown now. Yeah, that's true. It sure would be nice. If I don't get Drampa today, Shiny Drampa, which I almost certainly will not get him today, I'll probably try and schedule another Shiny stream sometime later this week. Partner round and round, and then the night is going down. Another round, and the night is going down. Partner round and round, it's going down. I have a ladder climb as well scheduled for later this week. Cause I already started the Master Ball climb. I might as well just finish it, right? Gives me some VGC content to do in the meantime, which is nice. I'll always take VGC content that isn't a fucking limitless tour that I have to take actually seriously. I tried. I got to Great Ball and couldn't find ladder gates. Ah, yes. I didn't think about that. The fact that nobody wants to fucking play VGC right now. That is a crucial part of it. Is actually having opponents to play. That would suck so bad, especially on stream. Timba. Oh, nope, that's not what he said. Down, swing, no, round and round. At least Reg I. Yeah, that's true. You can just kind of take what you already have built. I feel like the Reg F meta has changed so much that you can't just take what you built before. But the Reg I meta you can. You can just take what you had built before. That's why I switched to that team building stream with Hark Flutter. I couldn't find a game for 45 minutes. Ooh, that's almost as long as I've been shiny hunting. Or that's longer than I've been shiny hunting. That is wild. You won't remember, be the one you don't forget. Sounds like the Dark Devil tour's wrapping up. Good. Seems like there weren't any major problems. I've already forgotten to keep track on my shiny hunting app. I'm just gonna have to not, like, count them when I'm done. And then just tap until it's done. Until I have it ready. I'm curious who else I should shiny hunt. I like shiny Drampa a lot. Considering specifically the fact that Megas are coming up, I probably should focus. Like, Drampa, I am shiny hunting because he has a Mega. But, like, there's probably other Mons I'm gonna have to pay attention to for that reason. But I don't know. Because a lot of them I have, like, Gengar I know is good, and I have a shiny Gengar that I love. It's in this game, actually. I think I've shown him off before, but I have a shiny Gengar that has the Pokerus. This guy. His name's Vanish. He's a Gigantamax shiny Gengar with a Pokerus. Starmie Hunt? I already have shiny Starmie. Boom! Right here. Say hi to Lapis. Also has the Pokerus, transferred from Gengar. Don't ask why he's holding an expert belt. Don't ask. This was a playthrough. Ads are about to start. I can't promise you won't miss anything, because who knows, I might get the shiny. What about Chimecho? That'd be a good one. I guess I would kind of have to hunt it in Legends ZA, right? No, you can hunt it in, Legends Arceus. He's in Legends Arceus, for sure. That's probably what I would do. I do not want to fucking touch ZA in the damn hyperspace holes, bro. It's in Kitakami. Oh, that's right, it is. That might be what I do, too. I like the idea of that. Shiny Chimecho and Scarlet and Violet would be a good hunt to do. Another hunt that has nothing to do with VGC is Stone Jorner. I just want to shiny hunt Stone Jorner. I love that guy. But I can't do that in this game. My brain is fried, can't do it. I need the Sparkleton sounds. Brain rotted. Makes me feel... Wait. I think I played this song already. Did I not? Could have sworn this one played. Maybe I need to hop off this playlist. What else do I got? Oh, we got a bunch of new intros and outros off the new anime season that started. Bangers too. They are bangers. Yes, I will raise it well. I will hold it in a box for a year and then transfer it if it's not gold. I refuse to do anything else. I need to get me one of those not a phase mom star rafters. Yes, bro. It's not a phase, I swear. Are we 2020? What do you mean are we 2020? But welcome in picnic. How's it going? Are we 2020? I have no idea. I believe we're in 2026. I do have 2020 vision. I was born with that as a gift. I do have 2020 vision. Perfect eyes. I haven't seen this game in a while. Oh, you're saying this is a throwback. Yep. Yes, it is. It is, in fact. Going on 6 weeks without getting the Heatran. I'm going to do one Dynamax adventure and get it. You haven't even gotten a shiny, right? I need to be making clips tomorrow. That's what I need to do. God damn. I need to go back through some of my VODs and grab some clips. I was not gifted with 2020 vision, but I do have laser eyes now. Oh! That's cool! No, not laser eye surgery. Laser eyes. You have just straight laser vision. Have I hatched these guys? No! Oh, shit. No! I fucked up, guys. God, I always do this, bro. I always mess this up. Okay, there we go. I'm getting ahead on my eggs. Because I keep forgetting that I've hatched all the Drampas in my party. But that's good. I need to be ahead on eggs. That's a good thing. 6 weeks, and the only shiny I've seen is a bonsai I found while ranting during the GC run. I saw that. I saw you catch that. The song's a banger too. Are you shiny hunting Drampa? Yes, I'm shiny hunting a no speed, no attack Drampa for VGC purposes. Is he gonna be good? The more I've looked into it, the more I'm not convinced he's going to be good. But I really hope he is. I'm really hoping that he is. Cause I mean he's he's a Blood Moon Ursaluna level threat. Except you can give him Sap Sipper that he can't be spored in Trick Room. Like, what? Granted, he's probably not going to have Sap Sipper in Mega form, but he could. He might. That'd be cool. That would be super nice if he got to keep Sap Sipper. But at the very least, you can give him Sap Sipper in his base form and have some combat against Amoonguss, even if you're in Trick Room. Champions we will. Champions will we be able to adjust the IVs, right? So my shiny can be used? Potentially. We were having that conversation a little bit where it's not confirmed yet, but the theory is that we will be able to either adjust IVs at will or they just are getting rid of them entirely. So, we don't know. I'm looking forward to it. We're a month and a half away from Pokemon Day, February something or another, like 27th. We're like a month and a week away from the Pokemon Day announcements. We got to get hyped for that. I'm looking forward to it. Yes, thank you, Nightbot. If you're not in Discord, feel free to join so that you can see my hectic schedule in real time as I panic and constantly update it. Because I will. That will always happen every week. That's if I post a schedule because I'm notoriously bad at doing that, and even worse at following it. Yikes. Can you imagine sub 1 hour hunt on this Strampa? That'd be pretty huge. Sub 1 hour hunt incoming. We got 8 minutes. We got 7.5 minutes. We got less than that now. We can do it. I just gotta be maximum efficiency to boost my odds. You can't get a mark, right? Off hatching them? I don't think you can, right? Or is it possible to at least get like the rare marks or something? This is nice to be able to do. Look at that. Like, let's see. Nope. Just hearing the sound of Trampa over and over again is funny. They are having varying abilities, which is cool. Bum 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 bum. This is the Hell's Paradise ending, which is by Queen Bee, which is a very popular artist that I'm able to now recognize off just hearing the voice, which is very cool. And they've made 2 intros and outros in like the last like month. Because they also did the Undead Unluck outro for their special. But to give them some credit, that outro was a song that came out like years ago. With the first Undead Unluck outro. Or intro. Getting them confused. Because they're called 1 and 2, the songs. They just decided to take the 2 one because they had already used the 1. Which is cool. Did you go to the regionals in Toronto? No, I did not. I would have loved to, but that's too expensive. And I would then have to actually try. And no one wants to do that. Oh, wait. Although I guess this is fine. Whatever. It's always fun when you complete the shiny hunt and you have 3 boxes of fucking eggs that you now have to hatch before you can even start to get to transfer them. Yes, it is very expensive. Today probably won't be a super long stream, all things considered. But I did want to get the ball rolling on this Drampa hunt at the very least. Because part of the reason I haven't been doing it is because I wasn't sure if I still had to do some more setup stuff. And so I was like, I kind of don't want to deal with that. But I've now got the whole hunt done, like it's set up. I just have to continue it. I just have to keep continuing it. Can Drampa go in Scarlet and Violet? No, unfortunately Drampa cannot go into Scarlet and Violet. There's no way to hunt him or transfer him in. Come on, 4 minutes. I got 4 minutes left before uh it's no longer sub 1 hour hunt. I don't think it's happening, guys. I'm doubting. I'm doubting. You gotta pretend you don't even want it. Like I don't. I don't want it. I got him shiny in ZA and I'm just gonna hope it's enough. It probably is. Realistically, I probably should go for an alpha one. One, it's gonna be way easier to hunt. And two, then I have an alpha one. But this is the only way to guarantee the IVs, but if they just get rid of IVs or allow us to change them, then it never mattered anyway. But we'll see. We'll see how it works out. I'd rather be prepared than unprepared. I'd rather be prepared with a shiny Drampa that I put a ton of effort into that I really like because of how long it took to get it, so I'm attached to it. I'd rather have that be the case and then find out that I didn't need to work that hard than get a shiny Drampa in Legends ZA and then the IVs do matter and I don't have a Drampa that works. I want them to adjust the numbers for EVs. I don't get how it works right now. Uh, yeah, you're gonna have. That's a lot to explain how the EVs work with every 4, and then you have to invest in an odd number of stats with and it has to be divisible by 4, but not by 8, in order to be optimized stats. It's really difficult. It's pretty complicated. You're gonna want to have to. You're gonna want to watch like a Professor Wolfie video or something. We shouldn't have to do math. Just vibe slider it. That's what I do for a lot of my spreads. Is I vibe slider it. I could do a full 4-hour class on. Yeah, I really could too. There's so much to know about it. It's crazy. And then that's not even getting into damage calcs and stuff. That's just optimization. But then once you actually get into like natures and damage calcs, it's like, holy bro. Things can get super complicated for sure. Alrighty. You know what I like to do once I have a buildup of eggs? I like to get a change of scenery and just travel around. And I'll intentionally run into like these guys right here. Like just be like, who knows? Maybe I get a shiny one. I've gotten shinies that way before. There's a Galarian Zigzagoon right next to the daycare that I've gotten. Uh, I got that as a shiny just running into stuff. Like I would just run into one thing every now and then. Oh, I know who else I should shiny hunt. It's a shiny hunt I've been meaning to do for a long time, but now that he has a Mega, I don't know if he'll be relevant. It depends on the ability, but this guy right here, I need to shiny hunt Golurk next. For sure, bro. That's a fun one. I'll probably do that in Sword and Shield too. honestly. Because I can do an encounter hunt with that. Like, oh, it's fairy right now, the weather, so there is no Galarian Zigzagoon. But there is an Obstagoon over here. Hello. Nope, not shiny. I also need a shiny Urshifu. Bad news, Picnic. Urshifu's shiny locked. It's impossible to get a shiny Urshifu. I need a shiny Galarian Weezing. That'd be a cool one. That's a cool one to get. Shiny Diancie. That's not shiny locked. However, it's very difficult to get. You have to right now if you want shiny Diancie, you'd have to go into Pokemon Go and pay for their $8 event ticket thing. And then when it drops in like 3 months, you have to do the full event thing, which is going to be one of the biggest grinds you've ever seen in your fucking life. And then you get shiny Diancie finally. It's absurd. I don't know if there is another way to get it. Maybe there's a way to get it in Pokemon Home. I cheated for shiny Weezing Galar. I caught a coughing in Scarlet and Violet and transferred it to Sword. There you go. Has Diancie ever come out on good? Good? Diancie's in Legends ZA right now, but it's shiny locked there. On Go. Oh, yes. Diancie is out. You can get base Diancie in Go, or you could during a specific event, which I did get it, but it was shiny locked there. And now they're distributing the shiny Diancie as part of another event, just to get you to pay more money. I did. I paid the money. Is it the first time it's coming out as shiny? I think so. I want to. Oh no, I don't know if it is or not. Actually, I want to say no. I want to say it's obtainable in Pokemon X. How to get shiny Diancie. It was an event distribution in Pokemon X and Y. That's right, because it's a fucking mythical. Wait, but that's the regular one. Oh, yeah, no. This is the first time Diancie has ever come out as a shiny, I think. I don't know. I'm seeing mixed stuff. I'm seeing people say shiny Diancie is legal in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and that was in 2024. But I mean, on top of that, like I almost feel like it has to have had a distribution at some point because they've officially revealed Diancie's shiny and made Pokemon cards using it, which they wouldn't do if they haven't ever shown it in game anywhere. Transferred in for Reg J. But then how did they get the shiny is the question. I have no idea how you got the shiny before, but clearly there is some way to get it. I just don't know what that way is, unfortunately. I feel like it had to have been in X and Y. Oh, nope, I figured it out. It was a distribution for ORAS. For Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, there was a distribution where Pokemon centers were giving away a special Diancie. That's how it is. That's what this thing's saying. So there was a Diancie event in X and Y, and then, but I think it was probably shiny locked. Uh, and then there's a shiny Diancie distribution in ORAS. So that's how you got it. That explains how they were able to make cards off of it, because they have officially revealed the shiny of it. And now they're doing another distribution just like that, but in Pokemon Go. They should do the Pokemon Home thing. Like, you know how they did the Pokemon Home thing with like Fione and Meloetta, where and I think Keldeo, where you can complete a dex in Pokemon Home and they'll give you a mythical. That's what they should do with some of the other mons. If Mega Magearna ever becomes legal, I'm gonna have to fucking hunt it, bro. I'm gonna have to do the dex in Pokemon Home and get a Mega Magearna Pokeball form. I so badly want to, if it ever becomes like truly legal, because there's the argument that they'll make mythicals actually legal in VGC at some point, because they're making a lot of them far more obtainable than they ever have been. And if they keep on that trend, who knows? Maybe they eventually will. Did you see Luigi's multi-battle tour? No, I did not. What happened? Is it going on right now? Ba-ba-bum. No, he sent me a video. Sup, man? Welcome in, Scraw. How's it going? No, I have not seen Luigi's multi-battle tour. Scraw, we're hunting Drampa. We want a min speed, min attack, shiny Drampa, and I don't want the quick hunt that you can get. Definitely not. I want a long hunt so that I feel bonded to this Drampa. Good, just got home from Toronto. Oh shoot, you competed? How'd that go? Toronto, beautiful city. I hope you had a chance to walk around and take a look at the city. I want to go back so badly. Not great. Aw. 3-5? Yeah, I've felt pretty beaten up about 3-5. Yeah, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. When I get 3-5, dude, I come home destroyed. I think a lot of it is just me getting in my own head about it, but it also kind of depends how you played. Like, if you got hit with a ton of bullshit and that's why you went, and that's why you ended up like that, that's one thing. And if the 3 wins were like super strong and then the losses were kind of bullshit, that's one thing. But if I've gone 3-5 where like my 3 wins I barely got and the 5 losses were beatdowns, and I've just been like, ugh. At least it was only my first regional, I assume is what you meant. Your first regional. Well, that's not bad for a first regional then. Not at all. I've known plenty of people who go to their first regional and go like 1 something or 0 something. Not bad at all for a first regional. My 3 wins were stomps. Huge. That's how you want it to be. If you're gonna get 3 wins and come out of there, make sure you hold your head high about those 3 wins. I want those 3 wins to be absolute beatdowns. I read it was a distribution only in Japan for the shiny, so I'm guessing not a lot of people have it, because also it was 2015. Yeah, my thing's saying 2015 as well. Late 2015 is what I'm reading. Yes, give me the... oh, God. I need to pay more attention. I think I've hatched all the Drampas. Yep, I have. Man. I know, Izo. There we go. And you had to physically go to the Pokemon Center. Yeah, that's how it used to be, man. It used to be that was the old school way of doing it. Worst part of this is I was in Japan at that time, if I remember well. Damn it. Oh, wow. Were you old enough to actually, like, know what was going on? Did I just take my Pokemon bank? No, I didn't. We're good. My round 1 I lost was my favorite round, though. I think it was my best played round. My opponent ended up going 5-3, losing his winning in round 8. That's so unfortunate. but I took him to a close game 3. My last round that I won, I just decided to do dumb wheezing shit, and it worked too well. Oh, that's huge. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you lose matches, but those are your most proud ones. Like, I've met lifelong friends because I sat across the table from them and I lost, but the match was so intense and so fun that I end up getting their information and becoming friends with them. Like, I've met people that way. Like, sometimes the matches that you lose are the most important ones, and some of them, sometimes it's even the most fun ones of the day. So it's like, if you won 3 beatdown matches, one of your losses was something like that, and you feel pretty good about how you played in the other ones, like and it's your first regional, like that's a hell of a time in my book. I think that's a great performance at the regional. I had no idea what was going on. The benefits of being so close to the hometown of of Pokemon. So yeah, going 3-5 wasn't great, but I'm glad I went, and I'm glad I stuck out playing all my rounds that day, even though I started 0-3. I've done worse. I've done worse. I have done 0-5 at a regional before. Fun fact. Fun fact about me. I have done 0-5. The only possible way to do worse than that is to keep going and keep losing. It's the only way you could possibly do worse. Definitely not my brightest moment. I don't even think the team was inherently bad. I just got fucked every match. I was playing horribly. I mean, the team definitely was bad, but it wasn't like god awful. It definitely wasn't that bad. So yeah, that's the worst I've ever done at a regional was 0-5. I think the second worst I've ever done is like I've never come out with only 2 for sure. I don't know what comes after that though. My team wasn't bad either, but I just didn't play around my Lando as well as I needed to. Yeah, and you live and learn. That's how it goes. Regionals are fun that way. See, I've done this rant a billion times on this channel, but I think the most important thing is that you meet people. When you're going to a regional, just meet people. Even if you go 0-5, even if you go 0-9, like even if they're doing 9 matches and you go 0-9, you talk to enough people, you meet enough people, it's only gonna get better. You're gonna go to the next regional and you're gonna recognize people. You're gonna have friends that'll help you train over Discord and shit. Like there's just stuff that you get to do. Let's see this team. First off, I would like to point out that your team is called Copy of Wheezing version 2.65 Final Toronto team. That shows your dedication. You have made so many different variations of this team, clearly, that like you have clearly done a lot of testing if that is the name of your team. Holy shit. That's hilarious. Geek, welcome in Luigi. Look at Wheezing's speed. What am I? 124 in speed. What were you calced to? What speed tier were you hitting? Isn't his base speed 60? Adamant Pow under Tailwind. Oh, I see. Did I nail it? Is it 60? Base Wheezing is what's Galarian? Is it the same? Yeah, their stats. Look at me go. Base 60 speed. I knew Wheezing speed tier. This is pretty good. Goldango's ability is cracked, but he doesn't mind his ability being taken off of him too much. Weezing's the one doing the taking off. All of these Pokemon, he kind of minds. He definitely minds. But like these 4 don't mind the neutralize, or I guess these 3 don't mind the neutralizing gas that much. He's setting it. He's immune to it. That's a good Weezing team comp. You've got Tailwind. Cloak is interesting. Not Booster. I guess that's because of Wheezing, probably. And every dozo known to man. Fair enough. Dude, that Gengar background is cooking. Thank you. My Opera GX background. You like it? 124 speed Weezing outspeeds 252 Jolly Dozo. Wow! That's cool. It's good to know. Yeah, I like this team. This team looks pretty good. I'm a huge Weezing advocate. I love Weezing in every regulation. I always think it's good. I'll always try and fall back on it if I don't know what to do in a regulation, because holy shit, people get so cocky with their abilities. They think that they can go unchecked, and then Weezing's the cold, hard truth that slaps them awake in the morning. Why 8 attack? So I could enter the mons right on my team sheet entry. I just didn't farm a 0 attack. Oh, the IVs? Oh, I see. Yeah, fair enough. Thank you, Luigi. I see you've sent me something on Discord. See, guys? This is the beauty of having 4 monitors. Having 4 monitors is a blessing. I can see that Luigi has sent me something up on my 4th monitor. My 4th monitor is split in half, like split screen. I've got Discord on one half of it, Spotify on the other, so I can constantly do stuff. I've got my Twitch moderation slash looking at this team sheet slash all my Google tabs on this monitor. This monitor is OBS, so I can see y'all. Hello, guys. Hello, chat. This monitor right here is the Switch, so I can see that. How do you know the exact numerical value? You can reverse engineer the numbers. I know how I train them in game, so I just use the sliders to make the stats match at level 100. Yep, that's how you reverse engineer it. Oh, you already have an egg. Wait a minute. Come here. Give me that. I'm not fucking up my boxes, right? I still got some time. I can transfer these. I don't need these. These two are genned, too. Right here. I actually don't know what these guys are. Oh my god, holy shit. Oh my god. Rock and Raid, welcome in. Hello, Rock. Hi, guys. Hi. Thanks for the raid. Let's get you a shout out. Slash shout out, Mr. Rock. God, every time, man, that jump scares me. That sound that y'all can't even hear. I alone suffer in this pain. Every time that thing goes on, it's actually like a Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare, bro. I need that kind of setup. Maybe when I move to my next place, I'll get multiple screens. Oh, it's so nice. You gotta have multiple screens when streaming, bro. It's so nice. Love the jump scare. Surprised he didn't go for the trident. Hey, don't tempt me with a good time, my guy. Don't tempt me with a good time. I will throw my trident at the computer screen to prove its durability. And I won't hesitate to do it. We had a hell of a tour tonight. Sylvie and I were duking it out for first. Huge. What was Sylvie running? I haven't lurked in Silver's stream for a while. I need to pop my head back in there. What was Sylvie running? Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. As you can see, I am Control Geek. If you don't know me, thoroughly surprised. I'm in Rock's chat a lot. I'd be surprised if you don't know who I am. I am shiny hunting Drampa for funsies, for the color, for Mega, for VGC champions? Question mark? We don't know yet. But I like to be prepared. I'm a man who thinks into the future. She was running a Crest Heatran TR Ursa team. It hurt me, but eventually Dustclops pulled it out. Hell yeah, we love Dustclops. She was running that in Lucky's tour too. Well, if it ain't broke. Don't fix it. If you're not following Rock, please drop a follow. It's kind of cringe if you're not, and you don't want to be cringe, right? No one on this channel is, no one in this chat is cringe, so that means that you're all following him. Yeah, I bet it's a tough ass team. Oh, believe me, I know. Oh, that egg saved me from running into the cutie flies. Buzzer beater egg hatching right there. Sub hour and a half shiny right here, guys. It's not this one, it's the third one. I promise, guys, it's the third one. It's not this one either. It's not this one. Guys, don't get your hopes up. This one's a regular Trampa. It's the next one though. See, I told you. Man, you'll get it in 8 more after this wave. All right. I'll okay. But if you're wrong, I'm banning you. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. Hey, next 8? That's sub hour and a half probably. That would be sub hour and a half, I think, if I'm quick. I got to be maximum efficiency to get that. I got to go fast. Because I got to do a whole wave, and then it's 3. And 3 is the magic number, as I've told Titan many times. 3 is the magic number for shinies. Yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna lock in, guys. Guys, if you spam the A button enough, you increase your shiny odds. Just like how you increase your catch odds if you're tapping the DS screen when you throw a Pokeball. Unfortunately, you didn't tell me the Heatran 3 was actually 3 months. Whoops! Did I forget? My bad. I was supposed to let you in on that little secret. Oh shit, I'm in the wrong box again. Fuck. Oh. Alright, now I get to do this. Oh, the perfect substitution. The most efficient substitution is so satisfying. Boop. The good news is I have the shiny charm. I have a Masuda method going. This is a fairly efficient shiny hunt. This shouldn't last too long. Like it might last 3 streams. No way it gets anywhere close to the Scrafty hunt. Absolutely no way it gets anywhere close to that Scrafty hunt. Famous last words. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I'm hardcore jinxing myself right now. But it should not be a this should not be a difficult hunt overall. I even said that I saw Luigi sent me something, and I have not actually looked at what he sent. What did you send me? Ba-ba-da-ba-bum. I present to you Double Trouble Tour. Luigi's got a Double Trouble Tour going on. I've got you playing on the top. Silver, Cold Wave, and Bibble. I recognize those names. Rules for the Double Trouble Tour. Grab a partner. Let me pause it on this. Grab a partner. Battle other players in a multi-battle. For this tour, you pick a gen 1 from 1 to 9. You and your partner must use the starters and pseudo-legendary of that gen. All 3 starters? Do we have to, or just 1 each, or something? Do we both have to use it? Wait, it's probably gonna explain that. Which mons are eligible for the tour? All starters in all forms will be allowed. You must have at least 1 starter and the pseudo-legendary of your chosen gen. For instance, if you choose Gen 4, you and your teammate each must have at least 1 Infernape, Empoleon, or Torterra. Oh, wait, let's go back. Or Torterra and Garchomp in your team. All other mons in Reg F format will be acceptable. Oh boy. So sad I have to miss that. I was going to try and snag Control Geek as a partner or Luigi. Yes. I would be down. Inventory day ruins all good things. We can't have that now, can we? You should quit your job. I think that's the only acceptable. Either that or commit seppuku. So like, it's up to you. It's up to you, my guy. You either quit your job or you cut your stomach open in repentance. Or arson. That, I mean, depends what you arson, but like, I might take it. So what's the ruling? It might say it in a second, but what's the ruling with Hoenn? Because Hoenn's got 2 pseudo legendaries, right? So if Hoenn's got 2 pseudo legendaries, do we just choose one Salamence or Metagross, and do we both have to have it? Have the same one, or can one of us run Salamence, one run Metagross? You pick either or? Okay. This is multi-battle too? Next question. Actually, I should finish the video before bombarding questions. All 3 starters in pseudo legendary of their gen in shiny form. Oh, huge. When is this tour happening? Saturday, January 31st. January 31st. 3 p.m. EST, save the date. I think I'm busy that day. I think I have 2 family members that both have birthdays on the 30th or around there, and I think we are celebrating it on the 31st. I could be wrong, and even if I'm right, I might be open during that time frame. It depends when the celebrations are happening, but I'll have to take an in-depth look at my schedule to figure out if I can make it. You can both run one or the other, and yep. So, next question. Are we allowed to, like, obviously I would assume we're allowed to conspire with each other, before going in. Are we allowed to be in VC working together, or do we have to not talk during the battle? Like, can we be in a voice call, figuring out what to do? Yes, you can. Okay, sweet. And the other mons, so wait. So it, oh, it's a multi-battle. So it has to be, so I have to have at least one starter from the region and the pseudo legendary. Can I pick a mon of my choice for the last one, or does it have to be like another starter? Obviously, I would assume it has to adhere to the gen. There we go. So like I run I don't know, Empoleon, Garchomp, and then does the last one have to be either Torterra? Because multi-battles only allow 3 for each person, right? So would it be uh would I have to have Infernape or Torterra's last one, or can it be any? You can bring a team of 6 and you can run all 3 starters if you want. Oh, okay, so I can just pick other Pokemon from that gen with Reg F availability. That's good to know. I think I know what gen I want to pick. Oh boy, do I think I know what gen I want to pick. I mean, Alola is right there. Incin, you know, it's Incin. But, but, I think Rillaboom might be the move, my guy. Like, Rillaboom. Oh my god, you do. I almost don't want to say it aloud. I've got so many ideas. Heroic Geek. If I'm open that day, I'd be down to team up with you. I'm down for that team matchup. I've got ideas. I've got some good ideas for it, for some team comps that we could do. Rillaboom, Dragapult, Cooks. Oh, I didn't even think about Dragapult. I was just thinking of other mons from Galar that you can pull in that are really fucking good. I mean, Urshifu's right there. You can run Rillaboom Urshifu. Holy shit. Oh my god, Galar's cracked. That almost doesn't even feel fair. Like, what is... Gen 9 has the Ruinations. You can run, like, Chi-Yu and stuff. That's pretty big. Oh, and Flutter. Oh, my God. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Gen 9's pretty cracked, too. You could literally do Flutter... You could do Flutter Chi-Yu lead. Any mod in any gen, only starters and pseudos are exclusive. Oh! Oh! Oh, I see, I see. I see. Okay. I mean, there's some team comps you can do with this shit. There's definitely some team comps you can do with this shit. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, there's definitely some ideas. So you split the starters and pseudos onto the teams and then get anything. That's pretty crazy if you ask me. I think we're gonna be able to come up with some stuff. Yeah, like you grab, dude, you grab Rilla Dragapult on a team. That's a hell of a fucking start, bro. Like, dang. Is this open team sheets? Probably not, right? Guys, more leeway than the last Double Trouble tour. Yeah, this is pretty good leeway. I'm split between 8 and 9 gens. I think I'm leading 8 though. That's just so broken. Having Rillaboom as your starter. Cause like, yeah, Insin's super good, but then you gotta run Komodo. And I mean, he can be good, but I mean, Dragapult's Dragapult, man. Like, holy. Like, think about what you could do, even if you're limited into gens. Like, if I could only pick Gen 8 mons, you could do, like, Rillaboom, Dragapult. You could do... Like, you could have a I get it's double terrain, but, like, you could do, like, Indeedee Dragapult, Indeedee male Dragapult with, like, Helping Hand. Stop Sucker Punch with its Psychic terrain. Oh my gosh, bro. E-Force with Dragon Darts. Holy shit. I'd prefer CTS for this, probably. Yeah, I think CTS would be better for this. I think we're going to be using some gimmicky stuff, so. I wouldn't mind Open Terra. I could go either way with that, though. Oh, yeah. Since we're talking about this. Bow, bow. Wait. Mr. Luigi the Leader. If I can type your name correctly. There you go. Follow the Dragon Master Luigi the Leader. Right now, he's pitching his Double Trouble tour, and he's got plenty of other content where that came from. Did you make it past those 8 eggs? I hatched 5 and then forgot that I had a full party of Drampas, so there should be 3. It should be these 3, I think. Unless I lost count, but I'm pretty sure it's these first 3 would be the 8. Yep, no problem, Luigi. I try to do shoutouts, but I forget. Nailed it. I almost have enough eggs that I can actually start wandering. Oh, you know what else I could do? Um, I could prep for my draft league right now. McNasty said something in the Discord. What did he say? Ba-bum, ba-da-da-da-dum. The only viable time I could see working for you on those days is like right when I get off work. What time zone are you? EST. Yeah, I'm EST. Like if he hits me up on Tuesday, especially when I am off the whole day and I'm off the next day, so I can stay up as late as I want, I'll make the time work with him. I'll figure it out. Whatever time works for him, I'll figure it out. If it's 1 in the morning, I'll take a nap beforehand or something. Run Meowscarada Flower Trick into the Terrifier Primeape. I had it. Remember I had Meowscarada? Like, I drafted Meowscarada because and it was immediately after Bonesaw took Cryogonal. But Meowscarada was like a 9 or a 7 or something like that. And Cryogonal's a 1. And so I was devastated. But I had already drafted Primeape. I wanted that tech because I genuinely believe in that tech. I think it's a good one. But once the second Cryogonal opened up, it was like technically yes, Meowscarada is the better version of it. Meowscarada is better than Cryogonal for this, but it's like way faster. It's actually like a good bit better than Cryogonal, but is it worth like 8 extra points? Fuck no. I'm saving my points and taking Cryogonal. And then he missed the Frost Breath. Yeah. Dude, that was so devastating. I think this is the egg. I think this is the egg. The prophesized shiny egg. Unfortunately, we are going to have to dox this guy now. Mods, pull up his IP address. Scrawl was wrong. And that's penalty worth doxing. Oh shit, that's me. Mods, take his pet. Vanish. I need to do that. I need to put some commands in. The only commands I have are for my plugs, like Discord and socials and stuff. Like I've got the typical Discord one, and I've got that one. But that's the only ones I have. That's literally the only ones. I don't even have like a lurk one. I need to make a lurk and or a vanish or stuff like that. Because I just haven't put the effort in. Also, something I've noticed that I need to fix this year is I kind of fucked up my YouTube. Because I'm using the YouTube channel to upload VODs onto, but I'm also trying to use the YouTube channel for shorts, and I feel like that conflicts, right? I feel like I feel like I shouldn't be doing VODs and shorts on the same channel. Like the VODs need to be separate, and then one channel for shorts and actual edited videos, which I have not done, or just shorts in general. I just don't. I feel like the VODs are the exact opposite of what shorts are, and that conflicts. So I think I need to make a second YouTube channel, like one that's just called Control Geek VODs, and one that's actually called just Control Geek, and that's like my shorts and stuff. I have returned. The prophesized one has come back. He's here again. And look at that, you came just in time. The next egg's shiny, so like you're here just in time to see the shiny get hatched. How punctual of you. Yes, give him a shout out. If you're not following Dark, then please go drop a follow. Say hi to me when I show up in the judge forums. Hell yeah, it worked. Yep. Platinum. Wow. Banger song. I'm almost done with JoJo. Oh, actually, I'm not almost done with JoJo's Part 3. I actually still have like 20 episodes, but I'm like 30 in, and I finished the first half. So that was like a milestone. But I guess I still have a decent bit to go. Unfortunate. Soundtrack's a banger, though. What do you say? We hit the 2 hour mark and then call it? I think that's a good stopping point. Don't you know? Oh, hey, oh, like a domino. Yeah, I like that. I think we hit the 2 hour mark and then we'll call it. Oh, hey, oh. That way it's a nice round number so I don't have to remember it as hard. I don't have to put too much effort into remembering it, you know? An Egyptian. See, I told you. Next egg. This one's shiny, Dark. He came just in time. Of course, I didn't actually mean this egg. I meant the next egg. See? See? I need to pass out. Have a good night. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Scraw. Always a pleasure to have you around. And congrats on your regional run. I'm glad that you had fun. It sounds like you had a ton of fun there, so I'm glad you had fun. And 3-5, that's a great start. That is great. Remember when Lois's dad sang this song? I do not remember that. I have not seen Family Guy other than, like, stuff that gets sent to me. That sounds wild, though. Back's hurting from the chair I'm sitting on. Where's the Tylenol? What? Is that the parodied lyrics or something? I assume so. It seems to kind of line up. If I lay down flat on the floor, it usually kind of fixes it. Oh my god, this is going to become a thing, isn't it? Who should we raid into once we're done? Y'all know what? You'll know I could request a collab with the fucking Gen bot. Be Rich and Dev, the Gen bot. I don't know if I don't know what the requirements are, but it says I can knock to collaborate with them. I don't know what that would do. They're a Gen bot. There's probably not even anybody there to accept it, but that would be funny. Just shared chat with the Gen bot. You just see a bunch of commands coming in my chat. Everyone's just confused why people are talking like something's actually happening. Damn, it wasn't shiny. Sad times. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, it is not. But alas, those are the times we live in. Sent you the video on Discord. Oh shit. Kinda fixes it. Way-oh, way-oh. Oh my god. Holy shit, my song lined up with it too. I played it at the perfect time that the lyrics of the actual song that was playing lined up with how he was singing it. That was crazy. I know y'all probably couldn't hear it. I had it on a different tab, but still. That was wild from my perspective. Y'all are just gonna have to live vicariously through me. That's how I feel every day. My back is hurting from the chair I'm sitting in. I've been waking up with back problems. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. If I'm sleeping wrong, or if it's something I'm like if it's like the bed or something. But like I've been waking up and being like, oh, like super stiff. And it's not the type of stiffness that I can just like crack my back. Like that used to be it. Is my bones would be stiff, and I just oh, you can't hear it on the mic, but I can crack my back a bunch and I'd be like, oh, okay, now I'm good. It's my muscles that are stiff. It's like when I've sorted Pokemon cards for too long. When I'm bent over sorting Pokemon cards and your muscles kind of seize up and like get, you know what I'm talking about? It feels like they're shrinking. That. It's like that, but when I wake up. I sneeze too hard and throw up my back these days. I used to sneeze normally. Nowadays, I sneeze like a cannonball. Like it's pretty crazy how hard I sneeze nowadays. What should I play now? Let's play Vibes. Also, ads are about to start. We got We got like 15 minutes left in our hunt. I'll let it go. But thanks for hanging around, everybody. Actually, wait, 15 minutes. I could snooze that. Wait a minute. Fuck this. Fuck the ads. Screw the ads. That's what all my people say. We say screw the ads. I'm gonna get y'all to the end of this stream without any more ads. Y'all are fine. A lot of y'all are subbed anyway, so it doesn't actually matter that much. But no, damn it! I accidentally hit no. I wanted that egg. There we go. That one was shiny. That egg was the shiny one. Ugh. Now I have to reset my counter for the odds. Everybody knows that once you hit 4,096 encounters, you're guaranteed a shiny. So like I have to reset that counter now. Cuz that's how statistics works, right? I totally didn't take a statistics class in college. I also totally didn't fail that statistics class in college. I don't know what you're talking about. Y'all want to hear about this? This is gonna sound boring, but y'all want to hear about this fucking statistics class I took? The full name of it was, what was it? Thermodynamics and Statistical Mechanics of something was the full name uh of the class. But it was a super difficult class with a super strict and difficult professor. You want to know what I got in that class? A 30. And that was trying. Like, I was trying hard. I was memorizing entire chapters from the textbook trying to survive that class. Got a 30 in the class. But I bet you're wondering, how did I get my degree during that? That's because in his class, a 30 is a passing grade. Because he is so difficult of a professor, so strict of a professor, that he has to lower the A, B, C grading scale all the way down to 30 is is a passing grade in that class. Otherwise, no one would pass. You like usually it's like a 6 or no, usually in a STEM as a STEM major, you have to get a C in the class in order to pass. You have to at least get a C in the class to pass. A D or an F does not pass the class. You are considered failed as a science major. So you have to get a C in the class. So considering that, a 30 is a C in the class. A C. That's not even a D or an F. He lowered the bar so much because of how hard of a professor he was that 30 in the fucking class became a C because otherwise no one would pass the class. Like his pass fail rate would be like absurd. Like he would have such a horrible pass fail rate as a result. That was my thermodynamics class. Just to, put it in for perspective, some of the classes I've done. God, I cannot believe it. Oh, I got to snooze again. Aha, you thought you snuck up on me, ads. No, no, no. You're not going to get me this time. I had another class where the average exam grade was a 50. And that was with a normal grading scale, for the record. Average. The average score on a fucking exam was a 50. I was above average. I got a 60 on that. Or like a 62. Mods, unshiny that guy's Drampa. Yep. There were some smart people in that class. I'll tell you what. I like to say that I'm a smart guy, which I consider myself a smart guy. Compared to some of the people in my physics classes, I'm an idiot. Those people were geniuses. Like uber geniuses, and some of them were failing these classes, and so that made me feel better. I was looking over them struggling and being like, oh, okay. Well, as long as they're having trouble, I don't feel bad. I feel a lot better about myself in that situation. I bet they'd click fake out in Psychic Terrain. I bet so too. I bet they do nothing. I bet they're fucking idiots. Boom, boom. One day I'm gonna remember the lyrics to this. This is all one lyric. I'm gonna remember it one day. I'm gonna just sit down and teach it to myself just so I can have the satisfaction of singing this song. Because this would be a fun song to be able to sing. Nelsomatic. It's a cool name. Hello, Nelsomatic. How's it going? Welcome in. Thanks for the follow. I'm curious how you found me. I'm kind of in a weird limbo state right now where I've claimed to Twitch that I'm streaming Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, when in reality I'm streaming Sword and Shield. And even streaming Scarlet, even saying Scarlet and Violet's a bad idea. Like usually, if I wanted to go with that strat, I should be saying that I'm playing ZA, which I'm also not doing. So it is a very peculiar situation I've put myself in. You fiend, actual fraudulent behavior. Yup. Slander my name. You won't change a thing. I am a fraud. Cutiefly, you don't want this. Cutiefly, I promise, you don't want the smoke. Fraud command. Oh, I could do a bum command and it just says Yuta's a bum. Oh, I'm cooking with that. The JJK slander's real. That's a banger idea if I've ever seen one. How many wait, how many eggs do I have? Oh yeah. Oh, it's bleeding in. Oh wait. Oh, this is bad actually. Hang on. Do I have any more empty boxes? Oh, I do. What is this? Okay, I just need to go to that box soon. I'll let it fill up this one, whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Alright, I got one snooze and a dream. We got 8 minutes left. We got 3 minutes on the clock and one snooze. That is literally going to... I think we're actually going to be 20 seconds off. Or 40 seconds off, actually. I think we're going to be 40 seconds off. That's unfortunate. I'm not going to make y'all watch ads. Even if I have to send y'all out at the 1 minute, or at the 1 hour 59 minute mark. Don't worry. I won't give in to big Twitch. The big T. I refuse to make it happen. They aren't getting another cent off me. Jarvis, take away his Twitch payout. No, no, okay, let's don't be rash. You know that Adam Warlock meme? Don't be rash. One more step and this fuzzy thing gets it. Don't be rash. I still can't get my Twitch payouts. I'm sad. What do you mean? You haven't been getting your Twitch payouts for how long? You've been getting them at some point, right? Hasn't finalized yet, so I have to keep my payouts on hold. Holy bro. That thing still hasn't finalized? Oh my god, that thing's a plague. Plague upon thee is what happened right there. They're just absolutely plaguing your life with this stuff. That sounds awful. Has it at least like come to a conclusion where like you're not in hot water? Like is it at least at a point where you know that you're not gonna get absolutely fucked by the charges? Alright, I'm launching that last snooze. We got 6 minutes now. We got 6 minutes and 10 seconds right now. So yeah, we're gonna be like 30 seconds off. No? I cannot imagine that will, but I guess we gotta wait till we know for sure, huh? Alright, let's look at raid targets. We got a few minutes before we're done, but... Imagine I use all my snoozes and then ads start rolling as I pull the shiny. Sure would suck, huh? Bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum. War Lycon 36? Oh wait, that's Paper Mario. There's a Jesus Joestar, that's funny. It's a cool name. I've rated Struggle recently, I've rated Bailey recently. I have a target? By all means. My buddy and mod Levi? Where's Levi? Levi Hurst? Is he live? Let's see. Levi Hurst. What are you playing? TF tonight? Sure thing. Why not? I ain't got anything better to do. So yeah, we'll raid into Levi. It looks like they're playing whatever game. TF2. Do they have a Heracross picture? I'm getting through ads at the moment on their side. I think they have a Heracross as like their PFP. Or their or just in the corner of their screen, I guess. I don't know. Oh no. Come on, give me an egg. No, not. Oh my god. Alright, I guess we're doing a fucking versus battle, guys. Guys, competitively trained army of level 1 Drampas. Go. Guys, we have min speed army of Drampas to go with. They literally have play nice and echoed voice. That's their only moves. I'm gonna play nice them to death. Why is play nice a normal move if play rough is a fairy move? That doesn't make sense to me. Make play nice a fairy move. It does not matter. It literally is splash. But still, splash is a normal move. That should be a water move. I think that's stupid as well. Good voice from 1,000 Drampas puts in work. The max it caps out at is power 120 or whatever, or 160 from a level 1 Drampa. It's going to do nothing. The Zacian's gonna show up and resist it too, and be stabbed super effective. They're cooked, bro. They're so cooked. Dang, it is later than I thought. It's almost midnight. Holy shit. I think this is a good time to get off then. I think I timed it well. Did I just not accept that egg? Am I fucking stupid? I am. I think I am. I think that was a classic control geek blunder right there. You know how it goes. That's what we do on this channel. I'm throwing for content. That was the shiny one? Oh, they can't all be shinies. I can't keep throwing away shinies. I don't know what to nickname it. Or I do. The problem is I have too many good nicknames for shiny Drampa. I've got too many good ones. I've got good ones for a regular Drampa too. I've got good nickname ideas. I have a list of them on my phone. I think I've gone over it before though. He's so angry. Look at his eyebrows. Dangin' Drampa, that's a fire nickname? I love it. I'm using that one, don't take it? No, don't worry. Like I said, my problem is I have too many good nicknames. I like the name, like, y'all know what Shiny Drampa looks like? Oh, wait, ads are about to start. Shiny Drampa is like, Uncle Drampa? Dude, that's a fire one. Oh, that's so good. I love Uncle Drampa. Alright, I'm starting the raid to Levi. I've got a bunch of good ones for Drampa, but I guess I'll go over it next stream when we actually have or once I'm shiny hunting Drampa again. Let's see if I can finish this batch. Ads start in 20 seconds. I can get y'all out before then. Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Come on! Come on! Imagine if that was the one. Just after... Alright, alright. We got 5 seconds left. Bye, guys! Bye!